Hola, chicos. We are assigning, Senor Robinson and I are going to assign a project, and we wanted you to make sure that you were clear on the instructions. So we're going to explain these. Obviously, they're written in Spanish, so we want to explain them to you in English. So this project, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be writing a short story intended for children. You're going to create an electronic book using Google Slides, and you're going to then do a screencast of the reading of the story. So you're going to be reading the story using Screencastify. The requirements here, we are going to want to use at least 20 verbs in the past, imperfect, and preterite, imperfect and or preterite. So we're looking at 10 and 10 if you want to really, that'd be, obviously it's going to depend. It may be heavier on the imperfect, being that a lot of descriptions usually given in short stories, but that's for you to figure out, okay? We're looking at 6 to 8 pages. There should be images or drawings at every page. And then you also have a guide that you have to fill out called a verb organizer, where you write the English sentence that you intend then to put into the Google slide in Spanish. And you make sure that you have then, whether it's imperfect or preterite, the infinitive, and then the conjugated verb. And you must do that for every sentence. The steps, you're going to write a rough draft. You're going to complete, again, the verb organizer. And you're going to turn that in to either Senor Robinson or myself, so you can get the approval, and before you must continue. So that must be turned in for us to check. Obviously, create your short story on Google Slide. Underline each verb in the past. Record the reading using Screencastify, and then you're going to turn this in on Google Classroom. Like anything, anytime you use a Screencastify, please convert that into a link, so that the link that takes you to YouTube, so that we can see it and we can access it from anywhere. The rubric is here. We're going to use the presentation rubric on page 2. So make sure you guys consider the the categories. Okay, and just read through them. There's a 9.5 and the 10 is here. Okay, and then lastly, we have an example that you can follow. It's in English, so that way you're not thinking about copying it. And so, but it should kind of let you see that it's not this masterpiece. It's very doable. It just makes you think about this whole imperfect versus preterite. It's more of a hands-on way of figuring this out. Obviously, if you have any questions or anything, Senor Robinson and I are available. So just write them down. Make sure that, or reach out to us through email, whatever is easiest for you. All right, buena suerte.